Hello everyone! Welcome back to our science studies. Today we will study about a healthy diet. Now, do you know the meaning of a diet? Well, diet is actually not like when you want to be thinner or when you want to get a good body shape. No, it's not like that. A diet is more likely what you eat to be more healthy. So, a good diet is actually you need to look at what you eat. It's not about how to become thinner. Okay, let's move on. Now, what is the meaning of a healthy diet? Not everyone has the same type of diet. Everyone has a different diet. Before, we study about digestive systems, which is when food provides us nutrients to our body. Now, different people have different diet. Our diets differentiate between four things, which is the first one is age, our gender, or in bahasa Indonesia jenis kelamin, our body weight, berat badan kita, and our activities on what we do every day. Let's start it out with the age differentiation. Now think back. What do you eat for breakfast this morning? And what does your mother or your father eat for breakfast this morning? Do you have the same breakfast? Well, maybe you eat the same kind of breakfast, but it's a possibility that your father and your mother have a different portion for their breakfast than you. Now, let's assume that you are 10 years old, all of you. I hope this is right. I hope this is right, okay? For a 10 years old, what do you need most for your nutrients or nutrisi? Because you're still in your growth spurt or masih masa pertumbuhan, you need a lot of carbohydrates and protein. That means you need a lot of rice and also maybe some fish, meat, vegetables, and peanuts. While those who already in the old age, the elderly, usually only eat a small portion of that. The second differentiation is gender. Between men and women, they have different kind of diet because men tend to be more active than women. They need a lot of carbohydrates and protein too. While because women have their menstruation cycle every month, they need a lot of iron to replace the iron that they throw off from the body. Now, let's move on to the next one, which is the body weight. The heavier you are, that means you need more nutrition intake to your body. So, for those who want to be thinner, that means they need to reduce their food. Next one is about activities. The more you move, that means you need more nutrition intake. That means you need more calorie, more carbohydrates. But if you just sit down still almost every day, you don't need a lot of calorie intake. Now, let's move on to the product labels. Everything that you buy inside a package has a product or nutrition facts in their package. For example, like milks, cookies, cakes, and anything that is inside a package. So you won't find these nutrition facts on fruits, vegetables, meats, and other produce. So let us see what are inside the nutrition facts. Let's try to look at this carton of milk. if we try to look from the top to the bottom, we will first find about the serving size. The serving size is the recommended take that is given from the manufacturer. In bahasa, that means takaran yang dibutuhkan sekali kita minum. Below that, there is amounts per serving. That means each 240 milliliters of milk consists this much. Now, let's see it one by one. Calories means the energy that you will get from this milk, which is in this case, for each serving, you will get 150 calories. And then we go to the total fat, which is fat means lemak. Because cow's milk consists a lot of fat, that's why the saturated fat is big. And then we have some cholesterol. For every kind of food, there are some cholesterol in it. And then there is sodium, which is more likely salt. And then total carbohydrate, and the last one is protein. As we can see from these nutrition facts, the biggest part is the carbohydrate, which is 12 grams. However, that carbohydrate is from the total sugars, which is 12 grams. Now, let's talk a little bit about sugars. If you eat too much sugar, you will get diabetes in the long run. Now, diabetes is a really bad disease that you don't want to get. So, how to prevent it? Well, don't eat too much sugar. But how much is too much sugar? According to studies, the average sugar intake daily that we actually need is 25 until 36 grams of sugar. And usually, you already got all of it from your food, like fruits, vegetables, and rice. So if we have more than 36 grams, it's more likely that you will go fatter and fatter and fatter. I didn't say that don't eat chocolate anymore, no, but be considerate. Pertimbangkan baik-baik. Always count the sugar. That way, you will get healthier than before. Now, let's move on to food additives. Food additives are something that you add in your food to make it tastier. For example, sugar, salt, and vinegar, cuka. Most packaged food, like cookies, contain food additives. What is the purpose of food additives? To make it tastier. But what is the effect of food additives? If you eat too much food additives, at least for the short term, jangka pendeknya, you will get diarrhea, faster heartbeat, or you want to vomit. But in the long run or long-term effects, jangka panjangnya, you will get heart disease, cancer, and your organs will not function properly. Well, that's it for today's lesson. Thank you for watching the video. Now, I have a task for you. I think everyone already know what is the task. All you need to do is just comparing the nutrition facts. So, you can buy two kind of milks. It can be Milo and Denkow or Ultra Milk, but in the same flavor, like chocolate, for example. And then you compare the nutrition facts on those milk and find out which one is healthier, which one has the more sugar, more calories, and what will happen to your body if you drink that. So that is your task. Please do it, and I will see you again next time. Bye bye.